Demon Wind is a 1990 horror film from director Charles Philip Moore. The movie opens in 1931. Oh dear, that's not good. A house nearby is covered in Jesus. We're then treated to a hymn that gets tedious immediately.
Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Washed in the blood of the Lamb.
Okay, we get it. Aside from all the pictures of Jesus and Mary, the house is covered in various protection spells. I think this one wards off Imhotep, trying to see if there's an elder sign in here somewhere. The demons are tired of the song, so they attack the house. This woman somehow got a horrible scratch while cooking chicken. She crashes into her husband, who informs her that the yogurt's gone bad. He then immediately goes through puberty. The demon attacks her and... Was that snow globe filled with nitroglycerin? Years later in the present, Elaine and Corey are going to visit his grandparents' farm. He has no idea where it is, though. She asks him about his father, and he has a flashback. Corey's acting range seems to be different levels of frowning. Ah, crap, it's one of the children of the corn. Corey explains that ever since he saw his father the other day, he's been hearing voices. Corey then recalls a dream where he was naked at the gas station cafe. They stop at the station and ask for directions.
There's no such place.
This map says it's right near here.
That map's wrong.
Ah, the old cliché of the gas station attendant who warns of impending doom. They go into the cafe and it's empty. So Elaine takes off her pants.
Hey, Harmon.
Completely normal people do this, right?
Bathroom's out back.
Damn tourists. Always stopping here and pulling down their pants. The cafe has an unusual selection of drinks.
We have beer, Coke, water, and goat's milk.
Dell arrives with his girlfriend Terry and what? Yeah, just cucked your girlfriend right in front of you.
And you do look good enough to eat.
I already hate this guy. Can he be the first victim? Then Jake and Bonnie arrive. Jake looks like a charmingly young and hip Edward Herman. Since they're all there, Jake asks why they're all there. Corey then tells them that his dad killed himself the day after he saw him. He then explains that something weird is going on at the farm and he needs their help to investigate.
I need your help. You help me?
Me too.
Isn't there someone you forgot to ask? The old man tries to warn them again. Dell gets in his face and learns a valuable lesson, and that is, respect your elders. Corey has a chat with the old man about the farm. Don't go there! I'm telling you, don't go! I'm going. Okay, here's how to get there.
Don't go up there.
I have to.
Well, you just follow that road too.
Just then, the movie gets wacky. This is Chuck and Stacy. They all form a caravan and head towards the farm. Yay! Let's litter! Looks like they found the house. A crucified skeleton on the front lawn? Yeah, I'm leaving. The house is in bad shape. Zillow be like. Spacious rancher with an open floor plan ready for its new owner. Needs some TLC and is priced accordingly. Corey touches a skull and gets laser powers? They go inside and everything is like it was before it blew up.
Corey.
It's a portal to 1931. Oh no, not this song again. Bonnie violates the #1 rule of spooky houses. If you find an incantation in Latin or some other language, don't say it out loud.
Nunc protesta Santana vivet.
Well, now they're doomed. The house comes to life and they barely manage to escape. They go to leave, but the demons sabotage their cars. They decide to walk back. After traveling for a few hours, they run into the demon wind, which then teleports them back to the house. Ah! Demon kids!
You guys want some cookies?
They toss Dell and kill Bonnie. Dell is like a bad knockoff Reb Brown. Dell decides it's a good time to start dick swinging. They go inside the house for safety. Corey searches the house. He finds a book and somebody watched The Evil Dead. He shows Elaine what he found. They look around some more and find devil daggers. Corey explains everything to the group. Back in the day, this was part of a small town. A preacher started worshiping the devil, and then all sorts of bad things happened. They sacrificed 3 girls to try to raise the devil, but the preacher and all his followers were burned to death in this house. So then they built this house on the land where a huge group of Satan worshippers died. Fantastic! Chuck and Stacy are standing watch while everyone sleeps. They're easily drawn out by demon titties. They go outside and, you said you wanted feet pics. All right, it's horde mode. These demons are filled with mustard. Must be from the Phantasm universe. They are then punished for their stupidity. Terry then overacts.
Oh no! No!
The next day, 2 more people arrive.
Don't shut it off! Shut it off! Shut it off!
What did you say?
Dale and Terry tell them they're leaving. Corey's trying to contact his grandmother.
Grandmother?
Grandma, what was it like? Even though it was just morning, it's now night. Terry gets possessed by a demon and kills Douchebag. The group investigates the barn. Look! They played the film in reverse! Inside the barn, is that a love metal pentagram? They search around and find an altar to the devil. Grandpa, is this your doing? Miscellaneous new girl thinks it's beautiful, so she gets eaten. They try to run, but demonic Chuck and Stacy stop them. They try to shoot, but apparently...
That thing won't work in here. This is the house of the damned.
I mean, duh, didn't everybody know that? Good thing Corey has his demon daggers. They escape and go back to the house. He uses one of the daggers to kill the other girl a second time.
You killed me.
I guess part of becoming a demon means you now have to wear wigs. With the devil altar getting fresh blood, the demons are now unleashed. The optical effects deflect some of the demons, but there's too many of them and they overtake the house. Jake sees Bunny asking for help. Oh, you idiot! Elaine finds Demon Jake and gives him a dagger to the eye. What? He was born a dove? Corey and Elaine get cornered by the demons, who make scary faces at the camera. Right before they attack, the preacher arrives and they leave. Look! It's Hacksaw Jim Demon. Oh, the evil preacher is the old guy from the cafe. I should have known not to trust those eyebrows. They all dissolve into the preacher and he becomes this thing? He then eats Bonnie. She really got the short end of the stick in this movie. They try to cast a protection spell to save them from the devil. Corey then becomes an alien?
And now you're gonna pay for that.
The devil's got nards! The devil kills him and it was all a dream? Oh wait, audience fake out. Corey wakes up and fights the devil. Sorta. Okay, alien Corey gets beat up by the devil. Elaine distracts him and finally Corey does something. She reads a spell and the devil blows up. Apparently he was made out of snow globe. This is also the same explosion from the beginning of the movie, only slightly color corrected. So if all it took to kill the devil was reading 2 lines from a book, why didn't anyone else do this? Corey is human again. They drive back to the cafe so they can kill the demon waitress. They drive off and... Huh? I guess they were planning a sequel, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Demon Wind was shot on what one of the producers called a shockingly inexpensive budget. The movie was the product of another film, Twisted Nightmare. The second AD on Twisted Nightmare was Charles Philip Moore. About halfway through that production, he went to the producers with an idea and a lot of enthusiasm. He pitched his idea for the horror film Demon Wind, and they liked it. He then wrote the script, and since this was his baby, they let him direct. The producers all worked together in previous films. Since this was sort of an in-between movie, they didn't want to put as much into it as they normally would have. Also, one of the producers tried to cut as many corners as possible. The biggest thing cut was the film stock. When making a film, you want to get your film from the same batch. That way, it all looks the same. To save money, one of the producers bought short ends, unused extra film from previous productions. Many of the short ends weren't properly identified, so it created numerous headaches while processing. Because they used different film stock from numerous different companies, the footage shot would often look vastly different. Demon Wind was shot in about 24 days in early 1989. Many of the effects the director had in mind had to be either cut back or removed completely because they were too far outside the scope of the budget. The interiors were shot in a warehouse in Van Nuys, and the exteriors were on a local farm. The cafe gas station exterior was just a facade. The demons were a bunch of extras and makeup. The cinematographer saw one of them and thought he looked a lot like Lou Diamond Phillips. They were shooting scenes with the demons, and while many of the extras were terrible, this one was really good. They discovered it was, in fact, Lou Diamond Phillips. He was married to the second assistant director, Julie Cypher. He came on as an extra because he thought it would be really fun to play a demon. Demon Wind is a hot mess. While it's not a complete ripoff of The Evil Dead, it's hard not to see the similarities. The director was able to make 3 more films: Dance with Death, Black Belt, and Angel of Destruction. He continued writing, and it looks like his last credit is Heaven's Fire in 1999. It seemed like the director had good intentions, but producer Sandy Horowitz said they didn't really give him the support he could have used back then because they were too focused on other productions. While the movie is all over the place, it's enjoyable to watch. I think Moore had potential. He just couldn't quite pull it all together. So while this movie kind of feels like an homage to The Evil Dead, it's more like The Evil Dud.